as most of the students requested for Hadoop and Apache ecosystem in short, so I am creating a video of that. So let's get started. So this is your Hadoop and Apache ecosystem. Okay, so let's get started. I'll try to I try to make the video short and make sure that each and every point gets cleared. So basically, let's start with your basic storage of your Hadoop and Apache, which is your HDFS, which is nothing but your Hadoop distributed file system. Every file what you will be saving will be stored here. And I have told you that there are basically three kinds of data: structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. So if you have a structured data in your, let's say, RDBMS, if you have a structured data and you want to transfer that structured data to your HDFS, you use a scoop command to transfer, like to import that, to export, or to list, or there are many more commands. You can use scoop commands for that. And if you have unstructured data, or let's say semi-structured data, for that we have different commands. They are Flume and Kafka. Okay, and above your HDFS there is a thing known as yarn. Yarn is nothing but stands for yet another resource negotiator. In short, it helps your name node and takes care whatever is happening inside your cluster. It is a resource manager. Like what manager do, it takes care of everything what's going on. So it basically do that here. Okay, and above yarn we have the most important part, which was invented by Google when it was Hadoop 1.x, which is known as MapReduce. It was invented by Google at that time, which is completely Java based programming. And since Java is not a cup of tea to everyone, like it is very complicated language. So Facebook, at that time, Facebook invented one platform known as Hive, in which those who are very good with SQL language, they just have to enter basic SQL commands into your Hive platform, and everything will be converted to your MapReduce Java. So that's easy, right? Just you have to put your SQL and it is converting to Java. Similarly, as Facebook invented your Hive, Yahoo invented Pig Latin. Yahoo invented Pig Latin, in which those who know the scripting languages like your JavaScript, PHP, and XML, those who know such files, they have to write those commands in your Pig Latin and it will be converted to your MapReduce Java programming and finally gets executed. And there is one more thing not so popular these days in Hadoop 2.x, which is your Mahout. Mahout is nothing but your machine learning, but very slow. It is so slow that machine learning, for data scientists, machine learning should be very fast. The execution should be fast, and Mahout was very slow, like 10 times, 10 to 15 times slow. So these days, people are not into Mahout. Instead, they have shifted to Apache part, in which I'll tell you in a minute what is there in Apache. So this is your MapReduce ecosystem. Okay. Now let's go to your Apache Spark ecosystem, and below your yarn and below that everything is same for both Hadoop and your Apache. Okay, so instead of MapReduce we have nothing but Apache Spark, And guys, trust me, Apache Spark is like 75 to 100 times faster than your Hadoop. Why? Because there is no MapReduce, and in MapReduce there are basically input output operations going on inside your RAM and hard disk, which makes everything very slow. And here it is not done, so it is very fast. So if you have your like your Hive for SQL queries, we have in Apache Spark we have very similar thing known as Spark SQL, in which those who know SQL, they just have to type the SQL queries and basically they will be working on Apache Spark in a much faster way. Then we have Spark streaming. This is nothing but it produces very minute micro batches, and basically it is used for fraud detection. Okay, so I can cover each and every topic. I can make a video each and every topic. Just let me know if you are liking this, so I'll create that video. Okay, so apart from Spark streaming, we have one more thing which replaced Mahout, which is known as machine learning libraries. It is very fast than Mahout. Basically, it's taken care by data scientists. Then we have graphics, which is nothing but it creates graphs and widely used by Google Maps, in which if you want to know the route from one place to another, they like there is a route, and basically at the back end graphs are created, and this is done with the help of Apache graphics. Then there is one more new thing introduced recently, which is R programming in Spark. This is basically used by mostly used by your data scientists. Okay, so and we are left with one thing which is common again to both your Hadoop and Apache, which is your Uzi or Falcon. These are nothing but they are like a schedulers, in which you don't have to sit and wait for your queries to execute. You just have to, with the help of Uzi or Falcon, you just have to assign the timings and what platform you are like, what tool you are using for like I'll just give you an example. Like if you want to transfer structured data to HDFS, just assign in Uzi that using scoop command you want to transfer this data to HDFS, give all the paths and all, and after the data is transferred you want to do these some of the map like let's say Hive queries on that. So at this time, and after the Hive queries are done, there will be an output file, and on that output file you want to do a map reduce, let's say a word count of the output file. So you can schedule each and everything in Uzi or Falcon. Like you don't have to sit, wait, and watch. You just assign everything, just give timing, and you can do other works, and everything is taken care by Uzi and Falcon. Okay, so this is the entire Hadoop and Apache ecosystem. If you have any doubts, if you want me to make any videos of any topic regarding any big data concept, I can do that. And if you like the video, I'll really appreciate if you give a thumbs up, a like, click on like if you like it, and if you want notifications for more coming videos, just subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so you will be up to date with my videos. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day.